Hello there, students! Welcome to our 7th grade class. Today, we're going to review the contents of Units 1 and 2. This is Teacher Assistant Miss Josefa Boyanich talking, and my teacher supervisor is Miss Jocelyn Flores. Let's go! For this lesson, you need to have your notebook to take notes, your linked-to book if you have it, and a lot of motivation to learn. First, we're going to read the conversation between two friends. Oh no, it's raining. That's weird. It never rains under the sea. Yesterday it was sunny and warm. Do you like it when it's sunny? No, I hate the sun. All right, I'm writing it down. He enjoys the sun. Here we can see some words that we already know because it's the vocabulary of the weather from Unit 1. So here we can see some of the vocabulary words. For example, raining, sunny, and warm. Please repeat with me after each word. Sunny, cloudy, foggy, snowing, raining, and windy. That's great. Now we're going to see the types of temperature. Temperature can be hot, warm, mild, cool, cold, and freezing. Let's watch a video and please pay attention to it because you'll need to answer this question. Why can't the blonde girl play outside?
Let's play outside. Sorry, I can't. It's cold and windy. Look, it's snowing. It's all white. Do you like snow?
Yes, I do.
Let's go. Can you make a snowman? Sure I can.
Alright, so why can't the blonde girl play outside? It's because it's cold and windy. Let's look at this sentence again. It's cold and windy. Can you recognize which is the subject and which is the verb? This sentence is in simple present. Do you remember the structure of simple present? Here we have the subject, which is it, and the verb, which is. Then we have the rest of the sentence. Here we have two more examples of simple present. The kids play outside when it snows. It never rains here. We use the simple present tense to express permanent situations or feelings, or when we are talking about facts and habits. But when we have a third person singular, she, he, or it, we add an S to the verb. The blonde girl reads when it's cold. He likes the snow. So always be careful and please pay attention to the S that is added at the end of the verb. Reads, likes. So remember this. Here we have some examples of the simple present, which is used to talk about habits and daily routines. I study every day after school. She studies on the weekends. Pay attention to the spelling changes with he, she, and it. When the subject is he, she, and or it, The verbs that end in y often change this y to ie before the s. So, for example, the verb study changes to studies on its written form. We also use simple present to talk about facts and permanent situations. For example, it is always cold in the winter. They are very tall. He goes outside when it's sunny. Here we also have some spelling changes when the subject is he, she, or it. Verbs that end in s, sh, o, or x often add an e before the s. So here we have this verb, which is goes. The main verb is go, and we need to add an e and an s after the verb. So he goes outside when it's sunny. Present progressive is used to talk about something that is happening now. It isn't raining. It's snowing. They are playing in snow. Remember that the structure of present progressive is an auxiliary plus present participle. This is the verb plus ing. The auxiliary changes according to the subject. I am, he, she, it is, you, we, they are. Here we have the subject that is it, and the auxiliary is. In this case, is not. It isn't raining. It is snowing. We also use present progressive to talk about temporary events during a period of time. We are studying the time tenses. She is running for a marathon. Remember that most verbs that end in a consonant plus a vowel plus a consonant double the last consonant before the ing. In this case, the verb run changes to running, and it has a double N. She is running for a marathon. So please remember this. These are the difference between simple present and present progressive. Now, we're going to review the vocabulary of physical appearance. According to their body type, people can be slim, average weight, or overweight. They can also be tall or short. Their hair can be short, shoulder length, or long. Their hair can be wavy, curly, or straight. People can be bald, have glasses, or have freckles or braces. Here we have an old man that is bald. That means that he has no hair. And we have a young girl here that has freckles, which are spots in your face, and braces that go in your teeth. Here we have two middle-aged men. One is blonde and has a beard, and the other has a mustache. Now we're going to review the simple past of the verb to be. The form of the affirmative simple past be is subject plus was or were. According to the subject, these sentences go with either was or were. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, you were, we were, they were. Now, for the negative form of the simple past be, the structure is subject plus was or were plus not. I wasn't, you weren't, he, she, it wasn't, you, we, they weren't. Remember that we use the short forms wasn't and weren't in informal context. But a formal context, you will use I was not, You were not. She was not. They were not. Now we're going to watch a video about the interrogative form and short answers.
Did you visit the zoo?
No, we didn't. But we went to the Museum of Natural History.
Was it interesting?
Yes, it was. We had a fantastic time.
Did you see the dinosaurs?
Yes, we did.
Were they scary?
Yes, they were. They were very scary.
Was it interesting? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't.
Remember that was goes with the subjects that go in singular.
Were they scary? Yes, they were. No, they weren't.
Where goes with the subjects we, you, and they. Here we have some other examples. Was she interesting? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. Were they interesting? Yes, they were, or no, they weren't. So remember that were goes with these three plural subjects, and was go with I, she, he, or it. Remember this. These are the differences between the simple present be and the simple past be. In the affirmative form, simple present be changes its form to am, are, or is. So in the affirmative form, we have these examples. I am happy now. We are all tall in my family. And in the negative form, Emma isn't blonde. In interrogative form, is your hair curly? Are the football players fast? On the other hand, simple past has the verb be changes to was or were. An affirmative sentence could be, I was tired in the morning. It was foggy yesterday. Negative form is, he wasn't bald 5 months ago. And with the interrogative form, was she there? Were they playing in the snow? Remember to be consistent with the subject and the form of the verb be. For simple past, we use was or were. And in simple present, we use am, are, or is. Now we're going to talk about the question words that go with was or were. How old, which is in Spanish, ¿qué edad? When, ¿cuándo? Why, ¿por qué? Where, ¿dónde? What, ¿qué? Who, ¿quién? These question words go with was or were, plus the subject, plus the rest of the question. We're now going to see some examples. How old were you last year? I was 13 years old. When was the test? It was yesterday. Why was she sleeping? Because she was tired. Where were they yesterday? They were at the park. What was the movie about? It was about aliens. Who were you with? I was with my brother. Remember that you need to be consistent with the form of the verb be, was, or were. And you also need to check what are you asking in order for you to answer. When you're talking about a test, you answer with it. When you're talking about someone, specifically a woman, you use she in both the question and the sentence. Please take note of this so you can always use the correct question word with was and were. That is all for this lesson. Thank you very much for paying attention. And don't stop taking notes of this. Goodbye!